Well, hello everybody. This is Don with the vlog and many things. This is our Tuesday lunch. Glen's trying to keep a straight face. Tom doesn't know what the hell to say, and Steve's afraid to speak.
Well, we come back on that thing. There's nobody there. It's like, hi, you're just going to stare at this for an hour and a half.
That's right. Studio BD Productions. How you doing, Matt? How you doing, Chad? How you doing? Today's Tuesday, we're going to just kind of do kind of like a little bit of a little update on lots of little tiny things, and have who knows where the chat will take us.
And of course, first we got to do this by
Glen's book. There you go. So we'll do it like this. Matt, how's your day going? I threw everybody off, didn't you? You guys thought I was going to start with one of you three. I'm starting with Matt Sherman in the audience.
Uh-oh.
Matt, hope your day's going well.
Studio
BD, howdy, har. How you doing? Chad, how you doing, my friend? Oh, so let's indeed start at the top. Steve, how is your Tuesday afternoon going? I absolutely feel like vomiting, but that's just normal for me right now. So how are you doing today, Steve?
Better than I was earlier this morning, but
you seem much more awake than you did this morning when I tried messaging at 5 a.m.
Oh, I woke up just like in an absolute New York fog. Just
Gotcha. Glenn, how are you feeling today?
I'm doing good. Had a great online D&D game last night with my people, and it wasn't really D&D. It was with that Vagabond RPG or something new.
So how was your 21st birthday? Was it good?
Long time. If I remember, a long time ago, I was in a bar. 21. You mean 69?
So Glenn turned what? 69, right?
69.
All right, the magical number us most men love. Okay, we'll go on.
The Bill and Ted joke number.
Yes, this is the Bill and Ted joke hour. So what'd you do for your birthday, Glenn?
Had the whole family over here, and Becky met. I thought like, 3 or 4 of our family, they all came, and Becky like food everywhere.
What you have? What kind of food?
Oh, beans, weenies. She made her own big meatball sandwich. Oh my God!
Oh, hold on, real quick. You had hot dogs, right?
Yeah, the little weenie things.
Yeah.
Cocktail Franks.
Frank.
You did not boil them, did you?
No.
Okay, making sure Tim Kask ain't rolling around his grave right now.
We had that, but we also the ones wrapped in the bread.
Pigs
on a blanket.
Yeah. It's so weird. She rounded the dish with them, and then in the middle she put this really good chili.
Ooh.
I love chili and all that.
Oh, and it was just like Wolf brand canned chili, but she doctored it up so much I couldn't even tell it wasn't hers. It was great.
Awesome.
Delicious. But yeah, everybody left there, had 2 birthday cakes because we had 3 kids running around. They had enough sugar to tear my house up with the dog.
Good. You just send them home. You send them home with the kids and let them deal with them.
Yeah, there we go. Bye. Yeah, have fun tonight.
Death Angel Shadow, how you doing?
Who's next?
Yeah, Glenn. Glenn had a birthday the other day. Yeah, I like food too, as you can tell. Tom, how are you and how was your weekend?
It was a quiet weekend.
Yes, it was.
We actually ordered our groceries and picked them up by 8 o'clock. And Tammy was like, yeah, this is the way to do it because there's nobody here. And, we were in and out and home by 9:30 with the groceries, and it was no walking around the store. I love that curbside.
I do not mean to sound like a dick, but I do not see how people can order their groceries online and pick them up. I am like, I have to be hands-on.
Here's what Tammy does is because she's got to save a buck, and me, I'm like, I don't care about saving 5 cents, but she will check the Shaw's website, the Walmart website, the Hannaford website, and so she'll put it in an order. She'll go, all right, go pick up our groceries at 10 here, and then pick up some more over it. And I'm like, I'm blowing $3 in gas. I don't think we saved anything, but it's like psychological. She's got to do it. and that's what she does. And so if it makes her happy, happy wife.
Oh, absolutely. So you touched on this. Maybe me and you will agree on this, and maybe Eric and Glenn will do this. I discovered something about grocery shopping.
What's that?
If I, for some reason, take the car and my wife does not take it to her work and I'm working from home, if I drop her off at work at 10 to 8 and go directly to Myers, which is the grocery store, it's like I'm the only one in there. It is a beautiful experience to shop because I hate human beings.
Yes, that's why I always shop early in the morning between, if I can, between
Yes.
7 and 9 in the morning because, there's just hardly anybody there. After 9, all the cattle show up.
Yeah. And Chad Dickhow Glenn has something to say real quick. And then Tom, you got the floor.
Well, no,
Chad says, what did you do to celebrate turning 69? Funny you should ask. Oh, we're going to be full of the 69 jokes all the time. I can't wait till I turn 69 now. Tom, you were saying, sorry about that.
I'm just going to say that one of my things is like, I hate going to Walmart on a Friday or Saturday, or the 15th or the 30th of the month. I
have not been to Walmart, and I am not joking, in years. I refuse to go there.
Yeah,
same.
Well,
it's the cheapest prices around for certain groceries. Like, we get certain things at Walmart, certain things at BJ's Wholesale Club, and certain things at Hannaford's and certain.
You know what? And who doesn't love BJ's?
I love a good BJ.
So do I. Shopping BJ there is an awesome experience, I bet.
Well, around here in this town, you've got 2 independent grocery stores, Walmart and Aldi.
Right over the head, Glenn.
Huh?
Yeah, that wouldn't.
Okay, Glenn. There is a grocery store, grocery outlet, like an Aldi, right, Tom? It's like an Aldi kind of discount place.
Yeah, you got to have a membership, and then it's
like Sam's Club,
but it's BJ.
Yeah, and it's called BJ's. Yeah. Well, it's all over Facebook, and whenever they advertise, people are like, "Holy shit, what's on sale there?" I'm definitely going.
What's on sale is BJ's, right?
Yeah, well, just BJ's. And get your minds out of the gutter. I'm talking about groceries, guys.
Oh yeah, the jokes about 69. We want us to get out of the gutter.
It's Tuesday. It's lunchtime.
Yeah.
Matt says Sundays around 10 a.m. is good as well. Yeah. The thing with me is I don't mind crowds at grocery stores, but what irritates me is people have no situational awareness. Like they'll bump into you and then they get mad at you because you had the nerve to bang your shins into their poor cart, and type stuff. It's just like. And then Death Angel Shadow says, first 69, then BJ's. Geez.
You tuned in the wrong show.
It is the vlog of many things. So, any rate.
Going back to Walmart, the only reason I would ever have to go to Walmart is they're the only ones locally who sell Blue Bunny
ice
cream sandwiches, and those are so good. They're like the best ice cream sandwich I've run into. The only thing Myers will sell is that nasty, disgusting purple cow stuff, and that I won't even eat that.
Yeah, that's the trouble. Like around here, there are just certain things that Walmart has you cannot get anywhere else around.
Yeah, and I guess we go to de facto Walmart because we have right across from my daughter's Starbucks that she's at. There is a Sam's Club, and Sam's Club, in case any of you don't know, is like
Walmart.
Walmart's Costco.
Right.
And my wife goes there to buy like the toilet paper, the paper towels.
You used to have a membership.
Yep. And that type of stuff. And then because she like will sometimes like buy like my wife's school is Harper Creek and their mascot's the beaver. So what they do is for elementary school, for the kids to give them kind of like initiative and have fun, they have a thing called Beaver Bucks. They're like little dollar bills the kids can earn for being good and all that, and they can spend it. So what my wife does, she'll go to like Sam's Club and buy like these bags of like little like toys and stuff, and then the kids can spend their beaver bucks if they accumulate them, kind of like a thing. Glenn, that was a really good way of keeping your face straight. I'm proud of you because you were really trying.
And number 3 beaver. Okay, sorry,
I'm
folks.
not joking. Steve, Harper Creek Beavers, right?
Yep, I went to that high school.
Yep. Okay. And they're called beaver bucks. And I tell you what, they are like, the kids love it because they can earn money, and spend it.
Yep.
And like yesterday, kind of a side tangent, but at my wife's schools, I go picking up my wife, and there's this gigantic trailer, and I see Brent Swan, the principal, leading like 15 little like kindergartners and pre-kindergartners into the trailer. And I'm like,
suspicious.
This is weird. So my wife gets out, I'm like, why is your boss taking a bunch of little kids into a blank trailer? Well, this is what it was. The kids did like a March's Reading Month thing. And Brent Swan on his own dime said if the kids could match a certain amount of reading books and hours, he purchased this guy who's local, and he has like a mobile video game.
Oh.
And he paid for all these kids to go in and have 1 hour of video game playing. PS5.
Nice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Could somebody hit him on the head? He's frozen up there.
Steve, you're really frozen, by the way.
There he goes.
There he goes.
Fine.
Paul Catrone, how you doing, my friend? Death Angel Shadow says their Berkeley Jensen TP is actually really good. Is it soft upon the tush?
Oh, speaking of discounts, going back to this, Don, you know how thrifty I am because you always yell at me to like spend more.
Yeah.
Well, my dad is such a thrifty individual that his nickname is Dollar Bob. Legitimately,
I believe it.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah, he puts me to shame on the thrifty department.
Yep.
Well,
yes, Matt.
That buck,
BD Brooklyn says, no, you don't, Don. Yes, I do. Brooklyn,
I show people my collection of role-playing games and stuff, this huge thing, and I'm always going, guess how much I paid for this?
Yeah, because you get them jealous because it's like they don't realize that you bought it 25 years ago.
Yeah. But, it's like, you paid for that? No, they gave it to me to review. I got a lot of those too.
Ooh, Chad has some inside little soup here. He goes, we go to Sam's Club rather than Costco because our local Costco is always ungodly crowded and Sam's Club is typically less.
I used to do the same thing, but I got rid of the Sam's Club. We went to Costco because Becky likes the fact they have more like natural stuff and organics and
gotcha.
Yeah. Sam's Club don't do that.
Trader Joe's is good that way.
Yeah, Trader Joe's. Yeah.
Death Angel Shadow says, "'Tis soft on the tush." I agree, and I did not. Wait a minute, I did not know this. Death Angel Shadow says, "Nice thing about BJ's is they take coupons." Oh, I never heard of that.
That's interesting.
Wow, yeah, it is interesting.
I don't think I've used a coupon in decades.
I've never used a coupon, but I guess they're out there somewhere. Tom, high five, my friend. High five. We got it. Yeah, all right, there we go.
I mean, I kind of leave that to Tammy, and she's good for that. But
we will delete this video when this video is over with. We will make sure all evidence is deleted.
You should have heard what happened before the show started.
Dang.
Oh man, alive.
So,
what's happening in gaming?
What is happening? Good. Tom, tell us about you. Tom has some updates on his YouTube. You've been posting more content, of course.
Yes.
Talk about it a little bit. Tell us about your content on your.
Well, I mean, previously you had been saying, "Oh, Tom, you should do some more miniatures videos," and then
yes, I am.
A couple of Star Frontiers fans chimed in and said, "Hey, I don't think the videos are going to do well because miniatures videos just don't do well for views and likes and comments." But I went and recorded a video on Monday, and then I thought, I don't want to edit this. I'll just go live for 15 minutes, do a live, and it's done. I don't have to edit it, and so yeah, we're trying to hit that three videos a week. again, and I've been doing a lot of paint therapy. Tammy has chop therapy, chopping vegetables. I have paint therapy.
You paint yourself?
What's that?
You paint yourself?
No, I paint miniatures.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's just to deal with the.
I thought you were a football fan or something. That's all.
And by the way, Death Angel Shadow echoes my point to you, Tom. He says you'd be surprised how many people watch mini painting videos for hours. And the reason why I mentioned that to you, Tom, is because I don't know if you pay attention on this on a level, but I actually, when you look at your videos and you look at how many people have watched your video, your higher view counts tend to be your mini painting videos, or when you're talking about terrain and making your homemade terrain and stuff. I noticed that. Yes, that's why I mentioned that to you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have to
go back and look, but
yeah.
Well, yeah, I have another one happening soon here. Part of the problem when you do science fiction gaming is all right. So the player characters land on a new planet, and you want the creatures to look like they're all from the same biological tree, the same evolutionary tree. It's tough. So I actually have I got a video coming up where it's I'm going to make a suggestion what you can do to have all the critters look like they came from the same evolutionary tree, be cheap, not tough on your pocket, and so that'll be coming up because
but real quick, Dan Tesh and Death Angel Shadow are echoing this. They are both indicating yes, Death Angel Day says those are very popular. Dan Tesh says, yeah, mini painting videos appeal to many people. Death Angel Shadow says, hell minion, Dan Tesh.
Let me ask this question because what I do is I tend to take photographs, not because I think, man, to me, I think it'd be boring to sit there and watch me do stroke with the paintbrush. And
stop. Don't do that.
I'm talking to Polly Kid too much.
Gosh, man.
But Polly sent you one too many pictures, I think. But
folks, people do watch this show at lunchtime at work. So
yes.
But is when they say people like watching these videos, is this somebody actually just like legit watching them paint, or is it speeded up video, or are they doing what I'm doing where I just do a photograph and I talk about it and I switch to the next photograph?
If you took a look at my YouTube watch content, like what I watch, I tend and if it's hobby related, like I subscribe to a guy, he's called Blacktail Studios. He does river tables and he kind of does his how to and sanding them. People like that type of content. And I forget who did it earlier, but someone just made a point. Who was one of the most popular public TV station people out there was Bob Ross. What do people do? They watched him paint.
Yeah.
And it was the same scene every week. But it was popular because people like watching somebody create something from nothing.
A couple of times they rolled the audio-visual stand into the classroom in Catholic school.
I got to interrupt you, Tom.
We watched Bob Ross for art class.
I have to interrupt you because someone's on a time limit. Death Angel Shadow says, I have a meeting in about 10 minutes. Think they want to send me up to Michigan to visit a customer. Oh, if you're local to Battle Creek, let me know. We'll, depending how much time you have, maybe go out and have a little bit of lunch or dinner. Me and Steve will drag your ass up to Metzger's. Right, Steve?
Yep.
Steve's like, hell yeah.
Oh, boy.
Hell
Tom,
yeah.
I want to say, Tom, God bless you. You're still painting.
Sorry about that, Tom. I was worried that he had to leave. Never mind.
Yeah.
I mean, I started painting. I thought it'd be great to, just do that, sit there and calm down or what. But I couldn't do it. These are my minis now.
I just love the craft.
Dan Tesh, shame, ding, the comment.
Yeah. What? Lots of people watch other. Oh God. There is no way saving this show today.
There's no way. We're all gonna go to hell.
Don't let your boss hear you watching this show. Okay.
And then Matt Sherman says 69 BJ Beavers and stroking. Oh my. Wait a minute. Are you saying oh my in the Sulu voice? Oh my.
Oh yeah.
Oh my.
See, we are going down. We're not going down the pipe. We are just swirling around that edge.
We're stuck at the bottom of the rabbit hole.
What the hell? I give up. Yeah. We're done today.
Blog of Many Things is inspired by Howard Stern today.
Exactly.
Yes, this is the Blog of Many Things, the daytime risky version.
Yes. So on a serious note, I guess I'll ask my co-hosts, and Eric is going, thank God I'm not on that show. I'm going to ask my fellow co-hosts, but also people in the audience. Does anybody have anything special that they want to see on Thursday? Because I have our Thursday show, which I would like to announce right now, which is very, very cool. Rob Conley is going to be premiering his new game and setting this Thursday on the Vlog of Many Things.
Oh, cool.
I'll watch.
Yes. So, yes. Yeah, you'll be there probably.
I got a Rob Conley book over there that
yes,
Tammy won as a raffle at ShireCon, but I kind of misappropriated it to my bookshelf because it was so well written.
Yep. Well, I'll tell you something. I'm gonna get with Rob. Hopefully, Rob will maybe do some type of special deal or something on the show. We'll do a discount code where people can get a little bit of something off their the price and everything. I'm sure he will.
It pays to do a free taste. It really does. Because years ago, I walked into a Barnes & Noble. I had a sales call in an hour, and I just needed to kill time. So I was getting a coffee. I was going to grab one of their books, read it for a little bit, put it back on the shelf. And they had this $1.99 special edition of On Basilisk Station from David Weber. And I thought, well, this, sci-fi, it looked interesting. I said, for $1.99, this book's leaving the store with me.
$2, yeah.
So hooked. And 2 days later, I was back in Barnes & Noble buying all the David Weber I could get my hands on. It was just that good. And so for them to sell it at no profit, they made profit.
Well, that's what they do. They're lost leaders.
Yeah.
But Matt Sherman says, I have no patience for painting minis. I'll pay others to do it or buy pre-painted. Now, see, with me, I love painting and finishing. Like with my movie props and models I make, painting and weathering is my favorite part. I really, really love doing it.
God bless you.
And Matt, I mean, when I was injured and out of work, I had a back injury, out of work for 4 years. That's how I made a lot of money on the side, was just painting miniatures for other people. I was doing whole Warhammer armies for people. And, part of the deal was, all right, I'll paint it for this much money, but I want to keep the bits. And everybody always took the deal. And then I had all those extra bits for head swaps.
I'll tell you something. People don't realize. I get asked all the time, people going, wait a minute, people actually pay you to build them and paint them a model or a prop. I'm like, yeah, they do. Because a lot of people like Matt Sherman, they don't like doing it. It's laborious to them. And then you have the OCD psychopaths like me who look at it and go, no, I enjoy that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Death Angel Shadow Steve says a comment about you. Says, every time I see Steve is eating.
I'm a foodie.
That's why he freezes his screen so he can then shove food in his mouth.
That's right. Death Angel Shadow says, I'm not sure where in Michigan they are, but if I'm close, I'll hit you up. Let me ask you a question. Oh, you're not sure where in Michigan they are. Okay. Well, when you find out the town, let me know, because like I said, depending how long you're up, me and Steve will happy to take you out. I'll buy you dinner at Metzger's. Trust me, if you like German food, you will not be let down one bit.
Speaking of visiting you,
yes,
the GM of our game last night, Carlos, who I love to playing his game. He's going to North Texas with his wife and his daughter.
Yeah,
and
we
I
had
said,
another.
cool. And he says, you know what? He's taking the train. It's like, you're taking the train. I didn't know the train went there.
Yeah, Steve knows. Steve, you mentioned train before, haven't you, Steve? Have you traveled by it?
By what again?
Train.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I traveled to and from Washington State by train on the Empire Builder.
Oh wow! Because I thought of WizardCon. It's like maybe Becky and I can take the train up to.
Oh, you'd love it if you go by Amtrak. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Matt Sherman says, I just got a copy from Drive Through RPG. He's talking about Rob Conley's. His last Kickstarter. It was a great book setting book. I need to order the maps now. Rob Conley is a really good old school mapper maker. He's like Joe Block. I mean, the setting, the style just is so good at what they do. I wish I could map like those guys do.
I'm glad they do.
Death Angel Shadow says, okay, real quick, meeting in 2 minutes. I have black primer from my new yet unused airbrush. Do I need other primer colors too? No, primer doesn't really matter. In fact, black is the best primer in my opinion, because when you start doing your overpainting, all that primer fits in those cracks and crevices. You get what they call undershadowing. That's the optimal color you want. There. Dan Tesh. Death Angel Shadow, white and gray, primer base coat affects how the top coat paint looks. Yes, but the nice thing about it is if you go all black, the nice thing about that is when you do your overcoating, that black tends to be more in the panel lines and everything and brings that subtle shade out.
With an airbrush, I guess I would agree with that. I don't paint with an airbrush. So I've been going gray primer because white is too light. And black is too, and I paint in thinner coats.
It can be on tiny things, yes.
So
we talk about minis, right?
Through. Yeah, so it bleeds through. But actually, some of the I don't have a bottle of it here, but there's some of this contrast paint. You actually want to do it on white primer, and so I tried it out, and I was like, holy shit, I might have to get some white primer because the effect was so much. I had a lot of processes where I would do things, and this technical paint, this contrast paint, it was like it took steps out of my process. It saved me time basically by buying the contrast paint, and so I was like,
But Dan Tesh makes a point here. And Dan Tesh makes a really good point. And this goes right back down to the loop around I always talk about when I'm talking to other people, like my model making books, is Dan Tesh likes gray. You know what? If you like it and it works for you, then that is the best color you can use. And that's what I tell people all the time. I like black just because on larger models. Now, smaller models, I'll use a medium gray, and then I'll panel line with black. With a fine brush.
Okay.
But Dan. Yeah. And then Brooklyn from BD Productions says, and then you have the other OCD psychopaths willing to produce anything and ship it anywhere. Dan Tesh says, I agree, Tom. I suck at painting, though, so I take everything I say with a grain of salt. You know what? I'll tell you something. You painting is painting, I'll tell you what I hate painting, and I despise it. I'll paint, and I've done it. I'll do a gigantic R2D2, and I'll hand do, and I love it. I hate painting faces.
That is a problem.
Can't get the knack of it. They always look like Kash Patel from the FBI.
Well, let me throw out a little thing I learned years ago. See if I got one of the. No, I don't have one here. Do the white of the eyes and then get a micron marker, the 005, the smallest micron marker. It's permanent ink, so you can put it right on the white of the eyes. And I just call it dotting the eyes.
Yep. Me and Wampler just had this discussion because Wampler was asking my advice about printing minis. These are 28 millimeter minis that I blew up with a
Mhm.
resin printer, and I paint them flat black.
Nice.
All right.
And
Nice.
then I can paint them. But what I fear about these is the faces, because I suck at faces. I mean, I really just am horrible at them.
Wow.
I mean, I can paint the bodies, I can weather, I can military paint, but faces, man, I'm horrible at
Well,
I feel you, man. It was a problem for me too.
Well,
when I was-
you've got to do things like Liquitex matte medium or glaze medium,
Yeah,
and
it's layering.
little paint in there, and because you can do a 5 o'clock shadow on a figure that will just look so credible. People will be like, "How'd you do that?" I'd be like, "Just a couple layers of, you put the shadow in very light, and then you're layering over it the skin color, and it just looks like it belongs there." You do the same thing for tattoos; it'll look like the tattoo in the skin, not painted on.
Well, I tell people all the time when it comes to like painting like sci-fi, people ask me how I get my effects, and it's like, you know what? You would be really surprised with just taking your time. And when I weather models, I tend to weather them, and I try to think like, how would they really be weathered? Like, I don't go for the end result up front. I layer them I weather in layers, and I use pigments. Like, I will very rarely use oil washes and such. I use like pigments. And the best kept secret of all to my fellow, and you can use them for minis or whatnot, go on Amazon and search Amazon for 100 count mascara brushes, disposable. They're little black, fine razor point brushes. You get a bag of 100 for like $3. And who uses cups to mix their paint? I don't. You know what I use? Sticky notes.
Oh.
Because I can dab my little bit that I need for my little job. When it's done, I peel it off and throw it away. And you can go and buy like a 5,000 count pack at Sam's Club for $12.
Okay.
I always save my blister packs.
What's that?
I always save the plastic off a blister pack.
Yeah.
And I use that as a palette to mix.
I used to go to these barbecue restaurants that had like, oh, you want barbecue sauce? They got a little plastic cups. I'd take like a dozen of them and take home.
Yeah, that's actually what I do for my water. Is I go to like Gordon Food Service, and I buy they're little like round plastic cups, and they're kind of like opaque, and you get like big strips of them. Tom's showing something. What do you got, Tom?
I got this at the craft store.
Yeah,
I wash them out. I don't let the acrylic dry in there. I just wash it out.
Yeah, it's really cool. I love
NyQuil cups. Yeah, there you go.
Yep. And the thing is I love talking like this because you talk to different people who paint and do, and everybody's got their tricks. And it's amazing what you can learn. It's like I'm 58 years old, and you talk to other model makers, you learn stuff. It's like, man, I've been building for how long, and I didn't even think about that. But that's why it's really cool to help people and share stuff. That's why I wrote my model making manuals, because just get something out of it and get other people involved, learn from other people.
I stopped doing it because I could not. They were always too dark. All my figures were too dark, and I didn't know how to lighten them.
Yeah.
Tell them a joke.
That's the thing. Yeah.
And I get obsessed with them too. Like I had you've seen that old Jabberwocky mini?
Yeah.
And it bothered me because I was a fan of Alice in Wonderland, and it bothered me because the illustration, he had a vest on, and this was naked. So
you're talking about the Jabberwocky. I was thinking about the Monty Python Jabberwocky.
No. This is the one, the Alice.
Okay, the original Jabberwocky. Yeah.
I went and took the clay and made him a vest and put it on and painted it.
Oh, that's cool.
That's like, well, what does he got to this for? Because that's what it looks like in the drawing. And then you're going to love this one because it goes with the show. I used to have a set of the Watchmen minis. And
Are
Dr.
those, real
Manhattan-
quick, Glenn, are the Watchmen the ones who wear like the burlap bag around the head?
Which one? No.
There was something. Maybe he.
There was like one guy in there that had
It's
that.
Yeah, the
noir.
mask.
Yeah, he had like a burlap bag and he
Yeah,
wore
I
like
can't
a fedora.
Rorschach.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, Rorschach.
Rorschach.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
but Dr. Manhattan had that little black thing that he wore down here. And it's like, no, that's wrong. So I made him some junk and put it on him because he was naked in the book.
Oh, okay. So okay.
Even my roommate said, why are you putting junk on it? I said, because it's in the book. And so I was getting obsessed like that to have everything exactly the way it was supposed to be. Anyway, that's my story.
Crickets, 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 crickets.
Just watch the guy go crazy in the corner here.
You know, see, for once, I'm now being good, and everybody's trying to take us back down the dirty old man rabbit hole.
Yeah, but no,
But I
what
proudly
I'm
jumped
saying is he's got a set of custom figures now that if you went out there and tried to buy these as a set, you would have to pay more for Glen's because his are custom.
That's
More or
true. 'Cause
less.
Glenn custom made the junk.
But he's right. He's correct.
Welcome to the vlog of many. Hey, it is called the vlog of many things.
And that's one of the
Doesn't
things.
necessarily mean they're good things.
Very true.
Very good.
I'm trying to save myself around here, looking around my desk for something we can talk about.
So am I, actually.
So, dumb question. I know it's only is it Tuesday?
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Okay, that's Tuesday. Gosh, it's like Tuesday live. So,
Yay.
does anybody have anything interesting happening in their lives this week? Anything coming up? Anything?
Oh, the guy, the Outdoors by Eric guy came by and
Did he?
yeah, he finished up. They filled up an entire dumpster with the stuff that they picked up off the lawn and out of Dad's, deck and all that stuff. And they're still going to need to bring a second one out to get all of that. But they also came in and they mowed everything, which includes the entire garden, which was grown up into weeds anyways. They took out all of his raspberry bushes. We're like, well, okay. But they mowed everything down, made it look great. Like I say, he's missing part of the garden, but oh well.
Okay. Brooklyn says pushing 60, huh? Hey, buddy, it ain't the age, it's the mileage, okay?
The mileage.
Remember
Got that right.
that.
The spare
Matt
parts
Sherman.
don't always work as advertised.
Glenn's Custom Junk, new store ideas.
Junk store.
Glenn, think about this. If you rented a store location between BJ's, think about this. This could really be interesting. And like one of those discount plasma donation centers, then Glenn's Custom Junk would pretty much thrive between those two locations.
Man, that's a money idea right there.
That's right.
Man. But I love it.
Yeah,
Is what
and those
it is.
plasma stores are basically the vampire liquor store.
Wah, wah, wah.
I've sold mine before, so yeah, I got it.
Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and just say something real quick. We are sending email out to a bunch of people, but I'll just make it known. By the way, if anybody is interested in doing some testing on a new social media website, we have developed one. And basically, the idea behind this social site is you're not tracked offline. Your stuff is not sold to anybody. Your data is safe. And it's called myfriendspot.com. We made it live a while ago, a couple years ago, had issues with it. The issues have been fixed. So it's called myfriendspot.com. We're going to, like I said, we're going to be sending emails out, and people are welcome to join it.
And I want
And
to put the link down there.
yeah, I can do that real quick. And it works like a charm.
Good.
www.
It's not called My Friend's Junk.
Nope, myfriendspot.com.
Okay.
Yes. And basically, it's a social media website. A lot of things that Facebook does not have that this is going to have, like there's going to be the ability as we get more people joining, we're going to turn these features on, the ability for you to have your own blog on there. So if you want to run a blog, if you, as an example, like Tom, let's say you have you want to have a web forum for mini painters, there's going to be the ability for you to actually create a web forum and have your own private web forum. Groups, pages, the same thing. There's events. I mean, all that stuff you can still do. But again, it's called myfriendspot.com. People are welcome to join it, test it out. We'd love to have your opinion on it. And yeah. So other than that, Steve, why are you looking so absolutely thrilled? What are you watching? You're watching something on one of your monitors. What is it?
Nothing. I'm watching you guys.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're watching the sexy man.
So,
I don't know. I think I'm watching the afternoon needs a nap, man.
True.
probably right.
I need a nap.
Well, while we listen to you, you wear blue headphones.
That's right. So basically, Thursday on the Vlog of Many Things, if people would like to tune in, please do. Rob Conley, like I said, is going to be on there talking about his new release, his Kickstarter he did also, and maybe I'm going to try to like browbeat him into giving like a discount or something on the DTR Drive-Thru RPG. Sorry. James Michael Spahn, for those of you who do not know who he is, he was the lead writer for Lord of the Rings, and also he was the lead writer for the Star Wars role-playing game. I'm laying out his new game, which is called Retro Quest. That Kickstarter, which is being ran by him, will be being released, I believe, in end of May.
Nice.
Retro Quest, to let people know, is a role-playing game that kind of it's a mix of Thundercats and He-Man, Masters of the Universe in a way. Really, really cool, real unique races, unique classes, really, really cool system. And he's got Jim Wampler has graciously done the cover for it. He's got J.M. Shields is also doing, like I said, we've got, like I said, I'm just the lackey. I'm just doing the layout for him. But, really, really cool role-playing game, especially if you're into that sci-fi kind of fantasy mix.
Yeah.
So we got that going on. Anybody else have anything going on specifically that's unique and happening? Anything?
Well, I'm still waiting for people to go over to or go over to either Royal Road or Scribble Hub and give me some reviews on Magefall. Because if you go over to my website, which is realmsofimagination.net, go into the books section and click on Magefall. It'll give you the links over to those two sites, and it'll give you the link to my page over there. And it'll give you the link to the actual page for Magefall. And what I want you guys to do is read it and then tell me what you think of it. And it doesn't have to be on Royal Road or Scribble Hub. You can just, you can hit me up on Discord. You can hit me up on like X or anything like that. And just tell me what you think of it. Because nobody's reviewed it yet, and I'm really interested to see what people think of that. Because it's a gaming parody novel. So it takes all of normal gaming and just kind of makes fun of it.
Yep.
And you guys will absolutely love it when you read it. But I'm still
gaming needs more than that. More of that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
I did.
I was gonna say about you is something about Steve that people don't know, and I'm gonna kind of talk Steve up here about this. Is Steve is a very thorough writer. He's like Glen. He has the ability to stop it right now.
Guy behind me is talking.
Steve and Glen write similarly in the way that they can take a very complicated concept and they can make it very easy to understand and do it in a humorous and fun way. Because that guy right there next to me is like the pun king.
Oh, man.
Oh, he
Mhm.
loves his puns.
Oh, they back when I was publishing my first couple of books, they had guys up on Facebook that would literally have competitions to try to find puns in my books, and a lot of them I knew were already there, and there were a
Thank you,
few of them that
Sword
just
Sam.
yeah, the few of them were just so natural, just came out of me so natural. I didn't even realize they were there until the guys were like, "That's a pun." I look at it like, "Oh, you're right. I didn't even realize I did that."
Yep.
That's great. That's great.
Yep. Yeah, thank you very much for signing up. What I'm also going to do real quick, just to let people know, anybody that signs up for an account through this weekend, I'm going to automatically, as long as you fill out your profile properly, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a free verified badge. So you'll have the blue verified check mark. That is not something that you can purchase. That's not we're not doing like not PayPal, like Facebook, where you can have a blue check mark for $4.99 a month. No, you have to be like verifiable. So as long as you fill out your information, we're going to go ahead and just verify you, give you the blue check mark. Anybody who wants to do that. And when
Oh
you have
yeah, and be sure to include your PayPal link. No, just kidding.
your PayPal and your social security number and your credit card number.
Hey,
But
let me
smart
ask you a
ass.
question about it.
Yeah.
And this is not for me. This is for Becky.
Yep.
Do you take ads?
Okay. Yes, we do.
Okay.
That we don't have the ad function turned on right now, only because we want to finish up the testing, which is going to be for about another 10 to 14 days. And then if you follow the My Friend Spot page, you'll see us start rolling out additional features, and ads are going to be one of them.
Okay, she's got ads on Facebook she doesn't want to do because they charge her an arm and a leg and all this other stuff.
We
If
are
there's
very,
another
very,
platform she can get on and run them, that would be great for her.
and the thing is by all means, if people would like to join, yeah, we want the site to grow, but also what we're doing is we want people's feedback. So as an example, if one of you guys joined or Becky joined and you have an idea to make it better, by all means, drop it on the My Friend Spot page and say, hey, I have an idea, because we want it. We have a thing. Basically, with My Friend Spot, we say that we are member driven. And what we mean by that is we want members to help us develop the site with features that people want, not what the owners say you want. We want people to say, hey, Don, I would rather see this feature. And if we have enough people wanting it, why not? Why not give you what you want? So it's a member driven site. And like I said, none of your information is tracked offline. We don't do any type of tracking cookies. We don't sell your info to advertisers. Like Becky, if Becky wants to advertise, we'll offer advertising for a reasonable rate, but we don't give Becky, and I know Becky doesn't want it, but I'm just using an example because you
I
mentioned
understand. I understand.
it. But if Becky said, hey, I want to know, how many members are Christian, as an example, none of your business. We don't disclose that because we don't even track that.
Right.
So the idea behind the entire site is member driven content, privacy. We don't sell your data or information. That's not what we're not data miners. And that's kind of where our push is. We're not trying to be another Facebook. That's not what we want to be. But if we could have a few thousand members using it on a regular basis, that'd be awesome.
Now, is it going to be possible for, say, somebody who wants to create an alt and then use that alt to go troll somebody?
Actually, no. And this is the reason why, is because in our site, we have the ability to track IP, and we also have the ability to track if they're using a VPN to do it. And on top of that, we have a safeguard set up. In the code, we have the ability to actually whitelist certain extensions. Like, as an example, Gmail is whitelisted. In other words, you can use Gmail, but you can't use certain types of these emails where it's like secret, where no one can track you, because
Right.
people who use that usually are up to no good.
Right.
Not that Voldemort and a few other morons haven't used that in the past. So that's kind of like why some of the features have been implemented is because of our experience with Voldemort and our favorite Nazi, in Tennessee and such. So,
Yeah.
but you know what, folks? It's going on 2:00 in the afternoon. It's Tuesday. I know everybody doesn't want to sit here and look at my pretty face talking. Don't know about you guys. No? Okay.
All right.
But basically, everybody, thank you very much for tuning in today. Steve, Tom, Glenn, thank you for coming on with me.
Hey, no problem.
I'm getting pinged by people. I'll answer you when I get off here.
I'm going to go sign up for my friend's spot. Get Becky to sign up for.
Thank you very
after
much.
The show.
Yep, and if you guys would share it on your Facebooks, it'd be greatly appreciated. Maybe get a few of your friends. We've already had people testing it, like Brooklyn from BD Productions has been testing it. She was actually a beta tester for Discord.
Wow.
And she says it works very well. It looks decent. My wife, who is OCD picky, says it looks really nice on mobile and such. And the next step is, and then we'll get off here, is the next step is once we go formally full scale live, which kind of technically I already just did. What we're going to do is we're going to be making into apps so you can download it from the Apple Store and the Microsoft Store. Yeah, the other one.
The Google.
Yeah, you get my point. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So, everybody, thank you again. Sword and Stones, thank you for signing up. Tom, thank you for coming on today, good sir. Glenn, thank you. Steve, thank you. And this is Don from the Vlog of Many Things. Again, Thursday, please tune in. Wednesday night, go to Eric's Live with Jim Kitchen and Bad Mike. And Tom, so far the internet's holding up for you, my friend.
Yay.
I had to reboot, but yeah, it seems to have been nipped in the bud.
Maybe on Thursday we can get you to boot in a little bit early, and if we see it, we can get you to reboot earlier so you can stay.
No, I just need to shut down and make sure nothing's running in the background.
Okay. Plus that extra $20 bill, PayPal. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye, folks.
All right, guys. We apologize right now for Glenn and his dirty mind that he brought us down. Oh, I tell you what, it was horrible. All right, guys. See you guys Thursday.